Right, so hey guys, what's going on? My name is Alex here with MBGT guys, and today I'm going to be showing you guys the network tour and the little home entertainment media store we've got set up going on in the new house. So as you guys have probably seen, or if you haven't, I'll put a link on the screen now. There'll also be a link in the description to my main channel, to a video I did on there where I showed you guys around the house. And a lot of you guys know that I'm a networker and I do networking for a living, and on all sorts of electrical stuff. So a lot of you guys are like, Alex, give us a tour of the, you give us a tour of what you're doing so far with the wiring of the house, because I told you guys I was wiring the house up in Cat 6 Ethernet and putting speakers in the bathroom. So I'm going to show you guys the progress and what we've done so far. I apologise for this being not as professional as the usual videos on this channel, but there's no other way I can show you guys. So what I might do is do like the occasional vlog on this channel just to show you guys what is going on and what I'm doing, other than like reviewing products on this channel. I know you guys like to see some behind the scenes stuff. So yeah, let's get straight to it. So, right, okay, this is my bedroom. I'm gonna try and do focus manually on this camera. It's really difficult. But yeah, guys, this is my bedroom so far. It's got all my tools over there in that corner, and my laptop's just there next to like 2 beds. And yeah, I've got a little speaker setup going on. But yeah, that's what you guys aren't interested in. That you're interested in this room here, which is going to be my server room. And yes, guys, I apologise for how I look. I know I'm not looking the best. I'm just trying to flip that screen around like that so I can actually see. You guys can see a little bit of what's going on. But anyway, guys, yes, this is the rack. This is the rack so far. What we've got going on the network. I'm going to pull my little stool back a little bit actually, just so you guys can see. I can get a little bit more in focus as to what's going on. So yeah, this is the router we've got. It's just a spare router we had in the last house before we upgraded to a D-Link. This is just like a spare little router we had lying around. So as you can see here, we've got a grey cable. If you guys are wanting to pay attention, you're going to have to pay attention to these cables, right? So obviously we've got power going into the router. We've got this grey cable here going into the network port. Now this is the WAN port, the wide area network port. So that is going up. All the cables in here go up there, as you can see. They're all going up into the loft. I'll show you guys in the loft in a short while. But yeah, this is the router. So you've got the grey cable is the WAN port. This black one goes into this this thing here is called a PoE LAN injector, right? And as you can see here, there's three red Ethernet cables. I'm trying to actually focus this for you guys. There's 3 red Ethernet cables. One actually plugged into the PoE. Yeah, you see that? One and then 2 more there. Yeah. Right, and they're all bunched together, and they've all got red tops on because they're all going to end up going to the same thing. I'll try and explain this as best I can to you guys. So pretty much there's one plugged in at the moment. These are going to be the access points, yeah? So there's going to be 3 access points throughout the house. Access points give off Wi-Fi if you didn't already know that. So these are red. I like to colour code my wires so I know, if anything goes wrong, I can troubleshoot. And they've also got little labels on what tell me like where they are in the house. So that is the east side access point, but obviously it's not plugged in yet because we've only got 1 access point running. The other 2 access points are still at the house that we live in at the moment. We need those obviously because we live at the main house. But one of them is here to give us Wi-Fi when we're here and working. So that is plugged into the PoE injector, which sends power over the Ethernet cable, and gives power to the access point, which is in the loft. As I said, I'll show you guys that soon. So that's where that black cable comes out. That's giving internet to the access point. And then this blue one here goes all the way to the Sonos. Right, if you guys don't know what Sonos is like a multi-room music service where you can control it from your phone that's connected to the network. So as you can see, if I just pull that back there, as you can see, it's got power going into it. You've got that Ethernet that goes into the router coming out there, and then you've got 4 speaker terminals, obviously for 2 speakers, and then those cables again run up into the loft. And I'll show you guys that in a second. So let me just put this back and organise myself, and I'll go and get my phone and I'll try and show you guys how this all works on the music side of things and the Sonos. So let's do this thing. Right, so as you can see here, this is the bathroom. There's the shower. So what I've done is I've gone and put 1 speaker up there, as you can see. There is 1 speaker just up there, roof ceiling speaker. I'll put links to the speakers in the description down below, guys, if you want to pick some up. They're really easy to install. You just cut a hole in your ceiling and literally put them in. And then there's another one over this side, above the toilet, it's up there, as you can see. So I'll put them in opposite corners to try and fill the room out. So hopefully we should get a bit of a better soundscape in here rather than having two in the middle. I think that would be a bit of a plain sound. But now they should fill the room out. And the thing is with ceiling speakers, they're designed to fill the room. So say I'm stood in the shower now, and obviously you've got one there, you'd think you'd want another one there to get stereo sound when you're in the shower, but it really doesn't work like that. Literally all you have to do is place them wherever and the sound just fills the room. Like, it sounds like, you can't really tell where it's coming from, to be honest. But I'll give you guys a demo. So I've got my iPhone here. So we just try and get onto this a second and then go into the Sonos app. As you can see, I'm trying to get on it, there we go. And then if you press play, as you can see there, give it a bit of volume. So yeah, guys, that's the Sonos system, and that is, we've got one set up so far, and we're going to try and do this in most of the bathrooms. There's so many bathrooms in this house that I'll show you another bathroom that I'm going to wire up. So this is the second sort of bathroom, if you like. So as you can see here, you've got the shower there. But the thing is, with this bathroom, you've got the huge roof, which is really difficult to work with. As you can see, there's not like a proper roof on it. The other side of this is the actual tiles on the exterior of the house. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to have one wall speaker along this wall here. So hopefully that gives the sound a little bit of a better, well, I don't know, it's pretty much the only place you can install in here really, is have a speaker across there, or maybe one there and one over there, or one central. I'm not sure, I'll figure it out. I'll have to look at some different sort of ways of doing it. What we could also do instead is have like a Play 1 on here. Instead of doing ceiling speakers, you could put like a Sonos Play 1 or a Play 5 on there. But there's no sockets, which is a bit of an issue, so that would have to be sorted out. But yeah, I think what we'll do is we'll end up putting them along this wall here, obviously because they can't go on the roof. So yeah, that's the Sonos system out the way. Right, so if you remember that grey cable that's going into the router that's giving us the actual internet, if you follow that down here, it goes up to the window and hangs on to this range extender. Now what this is doing is this little box here, as you can see, I'm kind of like hanging it up there. What this is doing is, I mentioned in the last video how we get the internet, but this is actually picking up Wi-Fi from a pub that is just, actually it's better to show you out of this window really. The pub is sort of, like you see where that house is just there, it's like just in front of that. So that is picking up the free Wi-Fi from the pub and giving it to our router. So that is how we're bodging internet at the moment. The Wi-Fi that they offer is unsecured, so it's not illegal to do it. A few people were telling me that that's illegal, you're stealing Wi-Fi, but no, they've chosen to leave their Wi-Fi unsecured. I'm going to the loft, by the way, guys. They've chosen to leave their Wi-Fi unsecured, so that's their issue. If it had a code on it, then you know, that would be definitely stealing. But yes, here is the loft space, and over here, along the plank of death, is the server room. So let's just walk over here. Mind my shaky hand. Walk through here, and once you get through here, you guys should be able to see what the hell is going on. So, here we are. Hope you guys can hear me okay, but as you can see there, that mess of cable down there, that is where all the wires are coming out from the two holes. So as you can see, you've got a whole load of Ethernet cable. You've got the two speaker cables, which go over to speaker 1 over there for the bathroom and speaker 2 over there. As you guys know, they're in opposite corners. And access point number 1, if you follow this cable, it goes over to that little thing up there. Can you see it? Wait, yeah, there it is. Look, let me try and walk over to it. So you've got the Ethernet cable there, and then this, it goes up to access point number 1, which this is a UAP-LR, UAP long range, from Ubiquiti. So these are the, we've got a pack of 3 of these, 2 of them are back at the main house, and we've got this one here giving us internet. Funnily enough, this access point, this single access point, covers the whole house with full bars of signal, which is crazy. I didn't think it would. But obviously, you're sacrificing megabits a second. So there's an app that you can get called Wi-Fi Sweet Spots, and what that can do for you on your phones is it tells you what megabyte a second your phone is getting to the access point. So say if you guys are running a speed test and you know you guys think you're getting, I don't know, 20 meg into your house, but you run a wireless speed test off your phone and you're only getting like 10 meg, that might not be the ISP's problem, that might be the connection between your phone, like your phone and the access point. So if you use an app called Wi-Fi Sweet Spots, that lets you sort of see how many megabytes you're getting and see if that's going to be throttling your connection, if that makes sense to you guys. So yeah, even though I get full bars in the kitchen with just this one access point, which is on the other side of the house, we only get about 2 meg of internet in there from you know, wirelessly. Hope this makes sense to you guys. You've got to have a techie brain to understand it while I'm trying to climb back through the loft and go over the plank of death. Here we go. So yes guys, that has been the short network setup. I don't think there's anything else to show you guys other than there's going to be another access point over here. Here's the other end of one of those red cables. Yeah, here's the other end of it. Try and get it in focus. One-handed focus, Alex, come on, think. Yeah, there we go. So there's the other end of one of those network cables, and that is going to go all the way over here in this far corner of the house. Right, all the way over there. Pull that cable back there. So it's going to go right over there. And I don't know if you can see there, but that's actually a hole through to the other bathroom, you know, the bathroom that I showed you. So as you can see, the house is like an L-shaped house. So then there's my bit over there, and then you've got all the way over here, and then you've got all the way down there. So there's one access point down there, as you've seen, which is the one that's on. There's going to be one right over in this corner, and then there's also going to be one all the way down there. And there's a dog barking, which has scared me. Oh my god. But anyway, yes guys, that's been the tour. I hope you enjoyed it. So yeah, there you go guys. If you've got any questions, then drop them down in the comment section down below, guys. I'll be happy to answer them and listen to any question you guys have got. And also, if you've got any feedback on the setup, if you think anything could be improved, it's definitely nowhere near finished yet, as you can see. It's definitely nowhere near finished yet, but other than that, this is what we've got so far. We're not moving in for another 2 or 3 months, so there's a lot of work to be doing. But other than that, yeah, that's been the video, guys. I hope you've enjoyed. If you did and you want to see more videos like this on this channel, then make sure you drop a like rating below, guys. It really tells me what you guys want. As I've said, any comments in the comment section, and I will see you guys in my next video. Adios.